Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and the 2024 Mr. Olympia event is off and running. We are looking at, you guessed it, your first call out. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7 gentlemen. We will take a look at they narrowed it down to a top 3 with all the 8 mandatory shots. But first, we'll take a look at, like I said, this is your first call out. Is Derek Lunsford in the center there? Well, they could easily put Samson Dauda in the center, couldn't they have? That's Rafael Brandao from left to right. We have Martin Fitzwater, Derek Lunsford, of course, Samson Dauda, Hattie Shupin. Can you guess your top 3? Then we have Hunter Labrada and Andrew Jacked. So there's a lot to take in here, guys. Looks like Andrew Jacked is probably not going to push for a win in this one, I would wager to say. Actually, I know he's not, because this was your second call out. And yes, they did have Andrew Jacked in the center, but they mixed and matched. They had Hunter, they had Martin Fitzwater in the center. They never did have Rafael Brandao or William Bonac in the center, but kudos for William Bonac getting into that position. So it looks like he may actually get a placing over Brandon Curry. I told you, Dylan. But anyway, it's not over yet. I don't want to jinx myself, but either which way, either congratulations to some of these guys or better luck next year, I guess, for Andrew Jack's case. But this is your top 3, and I think a lot of people had these 3 picked as your top 3, aside from maybe Samson. I thought that it was going to be this. I thought it was going to be this, honestly. And it is a little bit difficult to see with the lighting, things of that nature. Wasn't the best. I'm not going to make a big complaint about it. Without the Olympia, well, all of us channels wouldn't get the views that we do. So, no, I'm not going to bad talk the Olympia and its staff. But having said that, we will have to wait till the better pitchers come out to make an educated decision on this. But we will go through the shots. And if you did watch the live stream, I think you could make a lot better of a decision than just looking through these screenshots. But these are just meant to show you guys where the judges have these 3 studs placed. And as you can tell from the pictures, we had Samson in the center. We had Derek Lunsford in the center. All of them got a chance through all of the shots. Side chest development here. Now, I'll give you my opinion on what I thought when I watched the live stream. I thought Samson looked fantastic. Do I think he's going to win the whole show? I wouldn't be surprised if he is able to dry out for tomorrow night and say Derek and Hattie both don't look as good as they did tonight. I think Samson Dauda absolutely can do enough to win this one. Derek, he looks big. I'll give him that. And when he was flexing his, obliques, abs, things of that nature, he was a lot better. Now, Hattie, hey, I don't want to ruffle any feathers of any Hattie fans. He didn't look too bad. Here is at least one of the 2 back shots. And Samson, very difficult to see with the live stream. Like I said, I'm not gonna complain too much about it. But there was definitely some shots that you couldn't see. Derek's back, it looks thick. Is it peeled? Well, I think he might be the most conditioned out of the 3. But is that a surprise? Hattie Shupin, I have to admit, and I know he has a lot of fans. I'm a fan of Hattie Shupin. But I have to call it like it is. He looks slightly undersized. You push the condition too much, guys. Of course, he opened up in that rear lat spread. I mean, this was awesome. This was an awesome shot for Hattie Shupin. Absolutely. And yes, Hattie did go into the center. I was trying to get these screenshots as quick as possible for you guys. Obviously not meant to judge, but we will. Once NPC News Online releases the better pictures, we can actually see condition a lot better. But even from these, you can tell Hattie Shupin doesn't really have that size in the wheels of either Samson or Derek. I would suggest. Now, they did zoom in from time to time, and you couldn't see silhouettes with these pictures, but they were, better for seeing who is in better condition. And yeah, Hattie is pretty peeled. And this angle makes him look the biggest, but his rear lat spread, it's bigger than Derek's anyway. I think that he normally would win this shot. Samson looks huge. His back, it is a lot better than I remember it from last year, especially when you do the comparison with Hattie and Derek. And the side tricep oppose that Derek has improved. So if it was tight between him and Hattie Shupin in this shot, I would suggest that Derek's going to clean up in maybe both side shots. Hattie looks a little bit slender. There was a couple of poses, couple of instances, baby please, as Louis Marco would say, that he did look a little bit slight of hand. Because I remember last year he pushed the size game. The Olympia was a little bit too big. Samson looks good. And the abs and thigh. Honestly, guys, it was hard to get all three of these dudes hitting it at the same time. Hattie pulled a vacuum right off the hop, I think, to prove that he hits a good vacuum. And Derek was hitting an abs and thigh, the actual abs. But I wanted to finally put Hattie in the center. You guys will accuse me of being a Hattie hater because I didn't put him in the center. Just trying to get the screenshots as fast as I could while still making an educated decision on these poses in every pose. And we're going to slap Samson right in the center there. Why not? So Hattie, yes, very ripped, very shredded. Quads might be a little unsymmetrical. That can hurt him. He looks big in this shot, but normally he would be bigger, I think. And Derek, I don't know why he's trying to milk this crab position. Stick with another one, I guess. I don't know. Hands clasped look better, I think, for Derek. Brother Derek, the righteous one himself. Brother Derek. So Hattie Shupin, Samson Dauda, Derek Lunsford, your top three at the 2024 Mr. Olympia event. If I had to guess right now, I'm going to suggest that it's going to be my predictions. It's going to be Derek in first. But I don't know. I sense that Samson might even get second, but I don't know what would happen. I don't know. I think Hattie would be mad if he got third. So, just to be safe, with you fellers and fellacies, we'll say Samson in third again, but I don't know. We're going to have to wait till the finals. Anything can happen. Sometimes Hattie does look better in the finals. Not all the time, but sometimes he does. He either does one way or the other. And Derek could look worse tomorrow. It's exciting. Still time to get the pay-per-view, guys. Get it while you still have time to witness history. Have a great one.